Alrighty, welcome back. I'm going to make this a quick little video here. This is my work area, and you can tell I can kind of been busy. I've been cutting out a lot of styrofoam, getting ready for the show here in a couple of months and everything. Got my wall displays, all my big wall for displaying smaller scale figures and whatever G.I. Joes and Star Wars figures and stuff like that. So especially for those people who have no table space or cabinets to put them in, just hang them on the wall. Make some nice little displays and hang them on the wall. So anyway, today somebody asked me a question and it just kind of stuck with me. It really just thought about it for a long time, and I wanted to get back with that gentleman. His question was, when is there a time when you just do too much battle damage? Well, I don't think I can do too much battle damage. I think a lot of people tend to fall short of that. They tend to do too less of battle damage. The buildings I make are basically one piece styrofoam. I just carve into them. So, but as far as battle damage, I overestimate battle damage because by the time you finish these buildings, or say if you're doing 1/32 scale or 1/16 scale, even 1/6 scale, once the buildings are complete, once you get all the rubble and the paint and the weathering and the windows, and then you start putting figures in vehicles or whatever, you're going to find out that the battle damage is not as significant because with all that extra stuff in there, it kind of makes it look less damaged. So when you overestimate the battle damage, it doesn't fall too short of noticing, because again, once you get everything in there, when people look at it, they tend to look at everything else and then filter through the everything, all the eye candy into the structure. Me, I want my structure to stand out. I want my structures to be noticed almost immediately, as far as, wow, that's a battle damaged building, or whatever. So that's my theory on that, is overestimate your damage. Overestimate, because when everything's done and you got all that other stuff in there, it's going to divert attention away from your battle damaged buildings. So unless you want your attention to be drawn to your figures or your vehicles or whatever, but me, I like my attention to my buildings and stuff. So anyway, but that's hopefully that answered your question. And if you got any other questions, definitely chime in. I love your comments. I love all your questions and everything. So anyway, again, chime back in. I'm going to do another video here shortly on continuing the styrofoam cuts that I'm doing. I think we did window openings and door openings, and we're going to go next. We're going to go to the plaster and the lath plaster inside the buildings. The old world, where they had the lath and the wood lath and the plaster and stuff. I'll show you how to do that, and it's very simple. So anyway, thanks for chiming in. And again, definitely comment, hit that like button. Definitely want to hear your questions.